For our 5.1 notes, we are going to start learning about ratios. So a ratio is really just a comparison of two numbers. I'm taking this, and I'm going to compare how much of each one. So we're going to get a definition. It is a comparison of two quantities by division. We're really going to be making a division problem out of these. Make sure you have that definition there. So it is a comparison of two quantities by divisions. We're taking two things, comparing, and we're really writing a division problem. So our example says that for every 1 cup of flour, you need 4 cups of sugar. What is the ratio of flour to sugar? So we're dumping in 1 cup of flour, 4 cups of sugar. 1 cup of flour, 4 cups of sugar. We're going to compare how much of each one. So it's asked, what is the ratio of flour to sugar? So we need to list flour first, sugar second. So we need 1 cup of flour, 4 cups of sugar, and there are 3 ways that you can write a ratio. You need to know how to write all 3 ways and know that they really are telling us to do the same thing. So the first way you can write a ratio is you start with your first quantity, 1 cup of flour. You use the word to, T-O, 1 cup, and we're comparing it to 4 cups of sugar, 1 to 4. So that's the first way, is just using the word to, not the number 2, the word to, T-O. 1 cup to 4 cups. The next way is you can use a colon, 1 cup to 4 cups. I need 1 cup of these to 4 cups of this. We say the same thing, but we use the colon to separate them. And the last way we can compare them is you can write it as a fraction, 1 over 4. Or you can do it sideways. Whoops, I didn't get my division sign in there. 1 over 4. So these two are really the exact same thing, just either do you like it up and down or do you like it sideways? You can use a colon or you can use the word to. So really a ratio is just a fraction. We're taking the numerator, dividing it by the denominator. I need 1 over 4. So make sure you have your definition, the 3 ways to write a ratio. And remember, a ratio is really just a fraction. This 1 to 4 is the same thing, So make sure you have all of those notes taken there. So the next thing we need to know is that we can compare ratios in a couple ways, and you have to pay attention to what it's asking you. So you can either compare a part to a part. I can say this part to this part, or I can compare part of the answer to the whole thing, to the total. So this is either the whole or the total. So if we have a bunch of different things, we can put them all together to make the total. So let's take a look here. So in a bag, we have 4 red marbles. So 4 red, we have 6 blue marbles, and then we have 3 green marbles. So they're all in the bag, but we could separate them out into each part, the red, the blue, the green, or we can put them all in the bag and have the total. So as we're looking at this wants us to list red, then blue. So how many red did we have? We have 4 red. And how many blue? We have 6, right? We could also put that it's 4 to 6. That was not a good 6. Or I could write it as a fraction, 4/6. So any of those ways would answer that question. I can say, so the next one wants blue. I have 6 blue. And then how many green is 3. So our next one wants green first. So we have to find green is 3. And then the total is, I'm going to put all of those marbles together, including the green ones. If I put all of them in the bag, the green ones would be in there too. So I have 4 red plus 6 more blue is 10. Plus 3 more green is 13. I have 3 out of 13. So my next one wants the total first. We just figured out the total marbles was 13, and it wants red second. Red have 4. So all we're doing is which one was first, we list it first. Which one was second, we list it second. So what we need to put here is we need to put that the order matters. If it wants red to blue and you flip it and put blue, so if you on this one put 6 to 4, that would get marked wrong. Because then I would think that there were 6 red when there's only 4 red. The order that it listed in matters. You have to put what was listed first, and what was listed second. If it wants the total, put them all together. Even the one you're looking at, the green, right? I have green marbles. They have to be included in the total. They're not separate. They're part of the group and they're green. They're green and they're part of the group. So make sure you're going in order. That order matters.